This is orange one. His name is Jackson. Jackson, would you like to speak? He has spoken his words. He had more to say. Doesn't like to be held very much. Hello everybody, it is SuperMetroidfan here today to talk to you guys about ideas that I have for the future going forward. So apologies for not having been around for a bit. Life is life, things get busy. I'll get it right to the content that you actually want to watch, which is something enjoyable. Let's go right over in terms of what is coming out right now and what I'm actively working on. So my friend Trev over at the Dunsparce Dudes on Twitch and me actively doing a cooperative Nuzlocke of sorts. We're calling it a chat link. Basically, it's a soul link, but we have chat influence us very directly in what happens. If you're there as the thing is going on, which we are doing routinely Saturdays at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. EST start time, going on for about 3 to 4 hours. If you watch it, you'll be getting a couple points that were set up as BDoof bucks on his Twitch channel. You can use those points to do a bunch of stuff for us, such as revive a Pokemon that is no longer a member of any of our teams. You can remove members of our teams either by actually that Pokemon or by just making it no longer a partner. You can also make Pokemon that don't have an active partner anymore have a new partner if you be so inclined. And you can also make us do the musicals as part of the Gen 5 performance, because that's always fun to make people stop what they're doing and do things on your time. Who wouldn't like to do that, right? It's fun. You also can force us to re-roll route encounters. We're trying to be kind of planned out, even as much planning as we can do, given the circumstances of Pokemon randomness and then not always being able to have Pokemon that we want spawned to be parts of the team. But yeah, that's the quick and short of it. Because so far, we're about halfway through the game, probably, give or take. We've lost a couple times. Case in point, that video that I recently put out, if you guys did watch it, that's actually pretty much just the second stream. I started using content from the first stream and then had to bleed into the second one, because the first stream we had a run that failed, and then at the beginning of the second stream we had another run that failed. So as that is progressing, hopefully that will continue for a while. I think Trev and me have a couple plans for additional stuff potentially to do after this, if it is successful enough people are still interested. As for me myself, I'm still trying to do content here on my channel. In particular, across the past couple years, I've gotten very involved in a lot of different nerd hobby stuff, basically. If it wasn't evident, the design of these robes that I'm wearing is based off of the Adeptus Mechanicus of Warhammer 40k fame, because I play 40k now in several ways. I have about a little over 2,000 points of AdMech, and I have like 1,500 points of Imperial Knights. And then I also have a army that is a lot of points of World Eaters and Chaos Space Marines that I've effectively split with a friend of mine. Very too much Warhammer. Aside from that, I've also been involved with this other skirmish game called Malifaux. I have, I think, basically all of the models for the Arcanist keyword, because I was mostly enjoying it. Came in on Hoffman in particular. Pretty fun game, but I don't have like an active scene around where I live now to play it. Which brings me to my next point. So I moved out of the family home finally. Living away from family has been pretty enjoyable, pretty different experience though. A lot of changes in that regard. To more tabletop oriented content that you guys kind of will care about. There was this video that came out many years ago by the wonderful Wooly Versus of previous Super Best Friends play fame, who is now doing awesome, successful on his own. Love the content, Wooly. If you happen to see this, thank you. Keep going with it. He did this thing he called Table Lords, where he played with a couple of his friends on this board game called Kingdom Death Monster, and I thought it was super cool. Tried it on Tabletop Simulator, and I fell in love. But that said, I have physically purchased the game, and I have also purchased the large expansion known as the Gambler's Chest. Huge fan of Kingdom Death Monster. It is probably, and may be forever, my favorite board game. By wide margins, and there's a lot to talk about, and there is a lot of content creators that do exist that do a great job here on YouTube. I'm familiar with Bra Mithra. I think it's A Warm Cozy Feeling, I think is the name of that channel as well. Both of them do great work, but there's some ideas that I want to throw out there to be additional content for people to be able to consume, hopefully to help more people find a way to enter into the game without necessarily feeling obliged to spend the hundreds of dollars on the core game itself, plus the gambler's chests, or make it as approachable as I can. A couple other ideas that have been ruminating in my head. I want to redo some of my older videos. In particular, I want to redo a couple of my older videos. In particular, there is this one that I did talking about how the combat system in D&D 3.5 works. And while that video is informative and is able to help people understand that system a bit better, it's not that great anymore. The audio quality is pretty poor, especially when you compare to what I have going on now. And there's not really any good visuals. So it's something you want when you're looking for just like raw information. But I think I could do better now to make it a better viewer experience and also more referable to for quicker information in case people need to just kind of jump to certain timetables, since that's a function of YouTube now. So I might get around to redoing that one. We'll see. That's a thing to do in the future. It's in the pool. It's in the pool. The expectation for myself is I'd like to get you guys out at least one new piece of content a month. This one probably won't count for the month. It'll depend on how busy things get towards the back end of it. I would like to get out the next edited video of the stream with Trev. Ideally, that one will be completed before the end of the month, but it might not. It depends. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of factors that are somewhat out of my control during my free time that make it a bit more tricky to get to it. We'll see, though. I am going to try and get it out for you guys by the end of the month. Which brings me to my other point, the monthly videos. So I want to get back to regular content creation, and I want to make high quality, really watchable videos is the idea, instead of sloppy stuff. I might have to do some sloppy stuff just to help motivation in the YouTube algorithm. We'll see. But a lot of people were really interested in watching that video that I last put out about the clips of the stream with Trev. So that's awesome. Glad everybody enjoyed it. We'll see how cutting up what else of the stream there is to do, which is quite a bit, actually. We've done additional 5 streams from that point, I think, if not 6. I'm recording this on a Saturday, so there will be another one to go through and work on after this as well, which would be super cool. So if you enjoyed that, stick around. More of those will be coming out in addition to the tabletop stuff. There also might be a rebrand or a new channel. Not sure if I want to go that direction or if I want to exist with what I have, but we'll find out in the future. So yeah. Oh, also the green screen, that's a new one. Part of why I chose the AdMech cosplay. Red on green works great when you're gonna green screen things. I don't know if I'm gonna have the whole thing be green screen by the time you guys get to it, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can do a lot of things with this, and we'll see if I can make them funny or interesting. Pretty sure I can. Pretty confident on that one. So yeah, sorry for the long ramble and the kind of random video. If you come across this and you're not super interested in the channel, here's funny things. Enjoy the funny. I might even just put Subway Surfers or like Minecraft parkour behind myself. We'll see how I feel about things as I'm in the middle of editing. I think that would be really funny in its own right if this whole thing is like just the classic easy algorithm chasing content. Maybe in like the top right hand corner I'll put, I don't know, like a popular TV show, but I'll like flip it and then like invert the colors. That could be funny. I don't even know if what I'm saying is gonna make it in the cut, because this is relatively unscripted, but I wanted to be able to make something for fun and record myself doing it, partially to try and see how well this green screen will behave for me. The lighting is much better, but not optimal still, so we're gonna see how that goes. And again, the cosplay was just an idea, but I have legitimately had this for quite some time. It's quite comfy. It was made by a friend. I don't think they do anything on social media, so I don't know if I should shout them out, and I haven't talked to them for a hot minute, but if they see this and they want the shout out, you go in the comments, go for it. Also, I have 2 cats. The orange one, who is Jackson, that is my girlfriend's cat. He's very cool, very cute, big fluffy orange boy. He just got groomed, so that's why he looks very neat and has the little bandana going on. And then we have another one. He's black and white. His name, a lot more formal. It is Archmagos Dominus Belsarius Call of Terra, in reference to Belsarius Call of Mars from Warhammer. He's really smart and he eats a lot of things for no reason, so it like kind of fits. mostly because he's a really smart cat. Like, shockingly smart. We call him a toddler because he has about seemingly close to the intelligence of a human toddler. I'm impressed. I named him when we got him before he showed his personality, and he's so cute. He's to die for. I will be showing a lot of pictures of him on the screen. In fact, you may have noticed that there are pictures of him in some capacity on the channel. I think he said as the banner, and the current picture at the time of making this video is, and this one. I might keep that entire cut because, yeah. Anyway. I got a mouse. This has been fun. Thank you all again for watching. Please continue to stay subscribed if you are, or if you're finding this video and you found anything I've done funny, interesting, or you might want to watch any of those videos I've thrown out there as an idea, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a like and comment. That way YouTube knows people are actually watching it and interested in the stuff that I'm doing. Or a dislike, like just anything. Let me know what I do, if it's absolute garbage, schlop, slock tier, or if it's beta maxed Chad. I've lost my vernaculum of different Zoomer words. I am a Zoomer, but I've forgotten words now. I'm gonna go now before I say more stupid shit. Enjoy cats. Bye. I'm sure I can get some fucking use out of that.